Well, good morning, sixth grade. How are you? This is Coach DC. I will be going over the sixth grade ELA Assessment, CFA Part 2 answer sheet. Right on top of the answer sheet, it has, I'll show you. I'm going to read all the questions, but this is where they want all their answers, you guys. So make sure you put your answers in here once you've made your marks, okay? On the top of the first page, it says, students, please mark your answers using an X. Please read each question thoroughly. Some questions may need more than one answer. Questions number 10, please write in your answer. Take your time, do not rush, you can do it, and please return your answer sheet to the front office. Okay, so here we go. Let's get to question 1. Actually, first page we flipped over, it says read the passage and answer the adjoining questions. Okay, and now I'm going to go to question number 1. I'm going to show you where I am. Make sure you guys are with me. We're going to question number 1. First question. The information presented by Jody Mendel in paragraph 4 and paragraph 7 best supports the claim that A, lack of sleep affects the body and mind. B, the body does most of its growing during sleep. C, a lack of sleep can lead to more arguments between people. D, researchers hope to understand the sleep habits of other species. Question number 2. How does the section taking a toll relate to the section so why don't teens sleep more? A, both sections show how a situation has changed over time. B, both sections compare problems at home and school. C, the first selection describes effects. The second selection describes causes. Or D, the first selection describes a problem, while the second selection describes a solution. Question number 3. Which lines best support the author's idea that people do not take sleep deprivation seriously? A, on average, American teens get 2 hours less than average 9.2 hours of sleep they need each night to function at their best. That's lines 5 through 7 of paragraph 2. B, you never brag about how much sleep you get. You only brag if you didn't get very much. Lines 5 through 7, paragraph 3. C, so we kind of look at it, the need for sleep, in backwards ways. Lines 7 and 8 in paragraph 4. D, many school districts are starting to pay attention to sleep researchers and are shifting their start times to later mornings or for middle school and high school students. Lines 7 through 9, paragraph 10. Question number 4. Which evidence best supports the idea that teenagers could be happier and more successful in school if they got more sleep? A, did you know that if you need an alarm clock to wake up in the morning, you're probably sleep deprived? Most teens don't get enough sleep. According to Cornell University psychologist Dr. James B. Maas, almost all teenagers, as they approach puberty, become walking zombies because they are getting far too little sleep. Maas says in line 1 through 5 of paragraph 2. B, Wolfson's research into high school students and sleep revealed that kids who received C's and D's and F grades in school usually slept 25 minutes less and went to bed 40 minutes later than kids who received A's and B's. Lack of sleep also makes people more likely to feel down or depressed. Lines 8 through 12, paragraph 5. C, they naturally fall asleep later at night than younger children, while needing to wake up earlier in the morning for school. When you go to bed late and wake up early, there just isn't enough time for sleep. Lines 4 through 7, paragraph 10. Or D, Those extra 2 hours of sleep on Saturday and Sunday mornings can really help. Lines 3 and 4 of paragraph 11. Question 5. Which evidence from the article supports tips for a good night's sleep? A. Amy Wolfson's research into high school students. B. Mark Mahalan's comments about safety in lines 2 through 4, paragraph 6. C. The National Sleep Foundation survey for teens in lines 8 through 11 of paragraph 8 and paragraph 9. Or D. The author's remarks about sleep on the weekends in lines 3 through 8 of paragraph 11. Question 6. As it is used in paragraph 3, the definition of deprivation is A. Abundance of, a lack of, or the lower of value of. Question 7. How does paragraph 1 most contribute to the article? A. By demonstrating that school days start too early for many students. B. By describing a common and familiar experience for readers to relate to. C. By showing the technology around sleep issues for teenagers and adults. Or D. By asking readers to compare their morning's routines to one described in the article. Ooh. We're moving on. We are going to go to question number 8. Find question 8. Which details from the text best supports the idea that the narrator is feeling discouraged? A. The narrator says Libby is not understanding the training. B. The narrator says that Libby leaps on the other dog owners during class. C. The narrator is disappointed about missing a trip to the water park with a friend. Or D. The narrator hears Lily howl and whine when she sees other dogs in class. Question 9. Which sentence from the text best summarizes the central idea of the text? A. It all started a few months ago when my mom and dad made a deal with me. B. The dog will be your responsibility, Dad warned, and not just when it's convenient. C. She was a 30-pound ball of fur, claws and teeth with an uncanny ability to jump, dig, and chew. Or D. But the teacher said it was most important class of the series because she was going to talk about the commands to stay and come. Question 10. First read the dictionary definition, then complete the task. Underline the word that most closely matches the definition provided. Okay, we're moving on to question number 11. This question has 2 parts. Find answer part A, then answer part B. Select the statement that best describes how the relationship between the narrator and Libby develops in the paragraphs. Part 2. Which sentence from the text best supports your answer in part A? Select 3 options. Question number 12. What does the phrase tight-lipped grin suggest about the narrator's comfort level with her dog? Select 2 choices. A. The narrator is anxious with the dog. B. The narrator is confident with how to teach her dog. C. The narrator is confused about how to lead her dog. D. The narrator feels a sense of pride in training her dog. E. The narrator is cautious when holding the leash for her dog. Or F. The narrator is excited to begin the important lesson with her dog. Last question of your ELA assessment, number 13. Read the sentences from the text and the question that follows. Question: what do the descriptions part kangaroo and run like a racehorse suggest about Lily? A, she does not behave well. B, she is playful and attentive. C, she does not act like a dog. Or D, she is energetic and excitable. That is it. There are your questions read aloud for the 6th grade ELA assessment, CFA number 2. Don't forget to mark all your answers on the question sheet. Have a good one. I'll be back with your math questions next.